Hello! So today we are going to talk about preference structure. But preference, this word particularly when it comes to pragmatics, it has nothing to do with the word that we commonly use as I prefer to drink water or I prefer to drink juice. So this word has nothing to do with this. This word has nothing to do with wish or personal interest. It has just to do on pragmatic terms with what is more likely that your interlocutor would respond or reply to you inside of a conversation or in the middle of a conversation, better say. So, preference structure, every single preference structure is a social act. It doesn't matter if it's preferred or dispreferred. The preferred is more likely to happen inside of a speech. For example, when somebody asks you to go to a party, you would say, yes, let's go. Yes, sure. Do you want some coffee? Yes. Yes, I do. So it's much more likely you give a positive response than a negative response. When you have a negative response, you have dispreferred. So when the first part, for example, offers you coffee, do you want some coffee? It's very unlikely to happen that you should say, no, I don't want coffee. Or if a person tells you, let's go to the beach, and you say, I don't want to go to the beach. It's very unlikely because, as Shapiro mentioned, we are inside of the language conversational market. So we are using terms, our speech and our discourse are used in order to make us to interact with the other individuals that are among us. So when I want to refuse something, it's much more likely that I'm going to use mitigator's device. Mitigator's device as such. Let's go to Copacabana Beach. Lots of people go to Copacabana Beach just because it's famous. So you are generalizing. You are using a term that lots of people go there. So you are not making it unpersonal. That's a strategy that you can use for a mitigator device. Another thing that you can use is the hesitation. A person can tell you, let's go to the disco, let's go to a nightclub, let's go to a bar. And you would say, well, tomorrow morning I'm supposed to work. So you are saying no to a person without even mentioning the word no. So this is also a mitigation device being used on the speech. The other thing that is very significant, is the silence. Silence is very significant, is very relevant. Because when a person tells you, let's go to Ted's bar today, and you just keep, or, I want to talk to you. Can I talk to you? So, and you have this 2 or 3 seconds of wait. It shows that it always implies for a negative response or a negative reply. So it will prompt on the first part that invited you to go somewhere or to ask to talk to you to recreate that sentence. For example, let's go to Fred's restaurant, and you stay in silence. And the person says, I prefer much more going to McDonald's than to go to Fred's bar. So, sure, and you, the second part, would say, sure, of course, because McDonald's is much better than to go there to the greasy spoon. So you are using this, and when the second part remains in silence, the first part is attempt to go for the second part and to create or recreate another structure. And then the second part will give another response, another reply. So, and the more famous mitigators device are the ways of showing dispreferred. There are hesitation, when a person calls you, let's go to college today, and you, or when you preface, saying, oh, well, or express doubts, I'm not sure I don't know. Let's go to college. I'm not sure. I don't know. Token yes. That you prompt a yes, but you don't say yes. Let's go there. That's great, but I'm supposed to go there. And this but will totally deny or refuse the previous sentence, because the topos of the second sentence is going to be stronger than the one of the previous one. But in English you can use the words as although, though, despite the fact, and among others. Mention obligation you can also use in order to give a just preferred reply, as mention obligation. I must do a situation, I must do that, I must do so, or I'm expected in my job tomorrow. You can give an apology. I'm sorry, what a pity. Or make it non-personal. Let's go there. Everybody else goes there. Why am I supposed to go there too? So you are generalizing and making non-personal. It's a way of showing it's preferred. And also give an account. Use mitigators that's really, mostly, sort of, kind, hedge of negative. I guess not possible. As I mentioned, closely related people will not use those mitigator devices. For example, if you are talking to your husband or to your wife, for instance, he's not going to tell you, let's go to a restaurant tomorrow. Let's go to a restaurant today. If you tell your wife, she will tell you, I don't want to go. She will not think of using a mitigator device. She will be just honest right away, because then you have a close familiar bond. So these ties, personal ties, are going to diminish the amount of lexical items used for shown as preferred. And there are also high considerate styles when we are in the middle of a conversation. For example, if you are listening more to a person, letting the person to have more the floor, or other conversation styles. And that's all. Thank you very much.